Yeah, wagwan. Tis your boy, Jeton, Legendary. Look here, people. That's right. I'm on MoP Classic. Why? Because back in the day, there was a such thing as you can see, I'm on a Warlock. There was a such thing as a tank / melee Warlock. And for those who don't know, because I wasn't recording PvP content at that time, sadly, I was on a MoP PTR. All throughout PTR. We was on there all the time, everybody. PvP non-stop at the Gorobashi Arena. And what was one of the characters I was dominating on outside of rogues and warriors? It was an abominable Blood Death Knight. And a Demonology Warlock. You see, you're probably wondering, well, how do I make that happen? I want to try it out. Was it really that good? In terms of damage? Nah. In terms of survivability, absolutely. It was a cloth tank. It was impossible to die. You're gonna need this ability right here, or this glyph right here. Teaches you the ability Dark Apotheosis. You endue yourself with demonic energies, reducing physical damage taken by 13.85%, reduces magic damage taken by 15%, and allows the use of various demonic abilities. In addition, Soul Shatter, can't say that properly, Soul Shatter becomes provocation, which taunts your target. Twilight Ward becomes Fury Ward, which absorbs all schools of damage. Shadow Bolt becomes Demonic Slash, and Fear becomes Sleep. Your boy was on this, and as you can see, you only need to be level 25. I am currently level 17. This is Bree Wolf. Okay, Bree Wolf is one of my oldest Warlocks. I made her, as a matter of fact, in MoP. That's where she came from. MoP PTR. She was a Demonology Warlock. I have her as an actual character now to this day. And now we're here on MoP Classic trying to do the same dang thing. So you're definitely going to be seeing some MoP Classic pop up. For good reason. I need to try that Warlock again. Okay? I need that Warlock again in my life. That was good dang fun. You know how crazy it is when you see a Blood Death Knight just eating everybody's damage, a Protection Warrior, Protection Paladin, Guardian, or Feral at the time, Druids? That's pretty normal stuff. It's pretty standard stuff. You kind of expect that. It's like, oh shoot, watch out for that Death Knight. He got a lot of health. He ain't gonna die no time soon. But when you see a Warlock doing the same thing, not because they're bobbing and weaving and fearing and teasing and just smacking people, but because they're straight literally eating people's damage, and it's taking like 10 people just to take them down. The crap was amazing. Like I said, in terms of raw damage, it was a tank spec, so it wasn't all that great. But in terms of survivability, that's like any tank. No tank does an incredible amount of damage. They just eat an incredible amount of damage, and in reverse, because they're eating so much of your damage, you can't really do much to them in comparison to what they can do to you. That's what made it amazing. That's where Bree Wolf shined. People didn't understand it. There was only one thing I could lose to on that dang Demonology Warlock, and that just so happened to be another Warlock, and that was destruction with that dang Chaos Bolt. Chaos Bolt, for those who do not know, back in MoP was horrendously busted. You could one-shot people. You could straight up one-shot people. So the problem with the Demonology Warlock at the time was, yeah, I'm gonna eat everyone's damage, but at the end of the day, you are still a Warlock. So while you might have the survivability of a Blood Death Knight, you don't even have close to the health of a Blood Death Knight. That was the only downside to the Demonology Warlock. And in terms of re-upping your health, you could do it pretty easily, but you know, a little hard when someone is able to take over half your health in just one hit. Get off me, dude. You know what I'm saying? So what we about to do is, we about to run a bunch of dungeons, get to level 25, get our hands on that dang ability. I need that. Cost 100 gold, so I'm gonna be chilling here in Goldshire farming at the same time while we doing these dungeons. So with that being said, now that you got a little bit of a history on one of the greatest things Blizzard had ever added and taken away from us, you know what I mean? Let's do some dungeons. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Oh, I almost forgot to mention that when you're using Dark Apotheosis, it does taunt. It's an actual taunt. So If you're gonna use it in dungeons, do know that people are probably gonna get upset at you. That's just the facts. Because it is a literal taunt. Oh man, good old rage fire. I ain't been here in a minute. I was say, where's the quest, man? They added these in a Cataclysm. Wait a minute, dude. I'm level 17. This place is... Oh, you know what? I'll actually be able to do some damage in this place. First dungeon I got was Willing Caverns. I couldn't hit crap, man. I doubt I'm gonna do anything special, but I couldn't land a hit to save my dang life. I was doing a whopping 56 DPS throughout the whole dungeon, because no matter what I shot, it just would not land. How am I targeting this dang dwarf? Oh my goodness. The one downside to playing a caster. Having a fucking target. Would just hit tab, that'd make things a lot easier. That'll make things a lot... Hey, shoot something, bruh. Over here just chilling and crap. Pet. Now, if I'm gonna go ahead and use Dark Apophis, the simple truth is I'm more than likely gonna have to move on over to doing a lot of questing. Which honestly, wasn't that bad. You know, as you get older, your taste in things tend to change. You know, I ain't gonna lie, the questing wasn't too bad. Now, if we're talking Outlands and fucking Wrath Lynch King, man, that's the best. So that's the best type of question right there. Oh my goodness, I can't land a dang shot. Yo, the downside to fucking playing a Warlock, I'm just gonna stop cursing stuff and just shoot. Go ahead and just shoot some dang bolts, man. Out here, fucking, I can't land a dang shot out here, boy. I'm gonna try to make a build here that's gonna be real nice. I wanna be able to fucking attack as many things as possible with this character, just like I used to do back in the day. I'm telling y'all, man, if you never mess with the Dark Apotheosis glyph, you're missing out. And now it's your time to experience it for the first time. So like I said, if you plan on doing dungeons, do expect people are not going to be happy with your choice, and for good reason. It is an actual taunt. Your character actively taunts every 15 seconds, I think it is. I think it was every 15 seconds. So, you know what I mean? If you ever get in a dungeon and people are like, "Hey man, could you stop fucking taunting?" Don't get upset at that person. Just know that that is what that glyph actively does. Now, me being me, I don't do dungeons, so I didn't really give a crap. So I was just in PvP the whole time, using it, fighting, smacking people at the Gurabashi Arena. Oh my goodness, I can't get a dang cast out. I mean, I'm with two people who cast faster. Warlock is casting at a blistering 2.14 seconds. Being sarcastic, of course, that's not very blistering at all. But this dang shadow bolt pretty as fuck. I don't remember shadow bolts being so dang colorful. Oh, they were always just purple. Don't get me wrong, purple's a great color. It's my fifth favorite color, depending on what kind of purple we're talking here. What the fuck? Since when Wraith ever been that pretty? Or Wrath, I said Wraith. Must be some MoP updates that I forgot about. Some dang MoP updates, boy. I ain't gonna lie, when I got up on here and that joint said Group Finder, I was like, oh no, Blizzard back at it. But then I opened it, the Dungeon Finder was right there. I was about to say, bro. Need. Yes, sir. Glad those on. My wrist was whacked. My wrist was some hooey dooey. I need to make some gold here so I could buy this character some dang boas, man. The severe lack of damage is, yikes. I've actually died, too. She's taken her first death already. I forgot what happened. I attacked something, and then crap just started popping out of the fucking woodworks on me. I can't get a dang cast out, dude. God, dog. Something popped up on me out of nowhere. I forgot how it happened. She did indeed take her first death. I was disappointed. I'm like, dang, we just started. We just started, bro. I'm already dead. forgot what. It was something I was doing in Goldshire, though. She was like, oh, that's right. This fucking doodle-head imp kept aggroing crap on me. So I was trying to attack Mother Fang, the spider in Jasper Lode in Elwyn Forest. And the imp, for whatever dang reason, runs into the room. He ran into the room and aggroed 3 extra spiders. So of course, to no surprise whatsoever, I'm getting my fucking neck beat in. Barely. I mean, I don't even know if I could call it getting my neck beat in. I just died because Mother Fang hits hard as fuck at that level. Man, when I got that dang Void Walker though, that Void Walker changed everything, man. I haven't died since. Kinda impossible to die with that dang Void Walker. That's what makes it such a special pet. I'm trying to remember though, back in the day when I was PvPing a lot as the melee Warlock, was I using a pet? I have a feeling I wasn't. You don't really need one. I don't even know why I took the time. Miss. Sick, man. I was just about to say, I don't even know why I took the time to cast that bullcrap. Slow, non-hard hitting ability, man. I don't think I ever used Soul Fire back in the day. It was a real hooey-dooey kind of ability, you know? Very unnecessary. It's like, yeah, it always crits, but it don't do much damage. And it takes 16 years to cast. It gives you some bullcrap, though. Strength. I might put it on just for the crit and the stamina. Yes, sir. Level 18. I'm gonna just put it on just for the extra boost of damage, not damage, stamina and crit. Oh man, Shadowfang Keep. I have not been here in years, boy. God dog, it's been a long time, son. I get to level 25 up in this piece. I need that melee Warlock activity. I'm gonna switch my talent over to this because I'm pretty sure I was using Soul Leash back in the day. Pretty sure. I could be wrong, but... Oh, okay, he level 25, so... Okay, I was getting a little shook. I'm like, oh, man. I don't trust like that. I've already died one time. Don't need to make it 2 or 3. So obviously the first life I'm gonna go for when she has enough money, we're at 44 gold now, is the one that switches metamorphosis. Well, not switches metamorphosis, but it is its own thing. It is its own... Oh, I should have took that build. I just realized it. Tally-ho! I forgot about this spot. But if we got that. My best bet is just to spam fucking shadow bolts. That's about the best I got. Now back in the day I used to pop paladin buff and we'd get up out of there. I don't let you do that no more. Uh-oh. The tank just died. The tank just died. Big, gotta kill that thing. Okay. That thing. That's what was smacking everybody. The tank just died. It's pretty much the same cloak I'm wearing, so I ain't just gonna grab it.
We've been walled
on
up
that doodle head
for
axe.
too long. Farewell.
Okay, let's see something here. Before we hit level 25, what else do we unlock? On my face. So, Hand of Gul'dan, which is very important because I have 0 AoE. Succubus, which is important for when we actually attempt some PvP at some point, which will definitely happen because I'm not on here to do raids, that's for sure. So, we're expecting that. I hope not. I know me. We get Hellfire, which is extremely important. And we get Touch of Chaos. Transform. That's for Metamorphosis. I don't know what that's gonna do for the what's the name spec. Now, yeah, if I manage to level her within time, though, this is definitely gonna be for PvP purposes. Under no circumstances am I doing this for raiding or dungeoning purposes. Y'all know me. That's not gonna happen. That can't happen. My brain ain't gonna be able to handle that for too long. I'm gonna get bored. I'm on here for eventual PvP purposes. My goodness, he's just going all the way. Eventually PvP purposes is why we're here. You know what I'm saying? I want to see if this spec is as tanky as it used to be. Or what? I mean, to be fair, at the time, though, I was a teenager, so I was playing a lot. It was kind of hard to say if it's going to be bad or not. When the genuine truth just might be that I was just that good at it. And it wasn't actually that good, I just became that good. You know, we are talking about teenager Jadam. But at the same time, I mean, it's not like I haven't been playing this dang game for the past who knows how many years now. Gotta have some sort of recollection to be able to pull it off again. Otherwise, probably would have stopped playing this game a long time ago because somehow I've forgotten every dang thing I've done. You know? I don't think that's possible, though. Been too many years. Been too long. I just, we really do need to get level 19, though, because the lack of AoE is the reason we're going to be bottom of the leaderboard for each and every single dungeon. I'll take the gloves. And I won the belt accidentally. I actually needed the gloves. I did not need the belt, but I won it, so all good. Let me up! That fool's a warlock? Oh my goodness. See, the lack of abilities is why I'm flopping. Look at everybody. And then look at me, man. I ain't got no fucking AoE out here. I got no AoE, no specialty gear. I'm out here whack as fuck, boy. Once she gets, as her levels get higher, making gold to be a lot easier. But we can't expect to make a ton of gold at level 19. That's a build I haven't seen in a long time. What the fuck is that? Ooh. Yo, he on my... Yo. Get off my pet, bro. Yo, he down here whooping people. Wait, they're still down there. Where am I going? For some reason, I thought everybody ran away. I got scared. Wait, that's because people did run away. These fools up here beefing. Come on, I mean, I almost got beat on, son, by a dang ghost wolf. These wolves wasn't no joke back in the day, boy. Oh. I'll hit you with a shot a lot. I want to level up. Ooh, level 25. She got all the important stuff. Oh, she just hit 25. That's the level we got to get to. This video doesn't end until I hit level 25. You know what I'm saying? Type activity. That's the truth, though. I still got mad time, so that's exactly what I'm about to attempt to do. Hit level 25. Miss. I wonder what was the ability that constantly taunted. Like I said, I'll probably just roll up on some quests if I got to. I'll probably just have a dual spec. I don't know how much that costs this time around, though. Boy, that doesn't cost anything. You could just swap back and forth. If I remember correctly. I forgot about that. Okay, so I can do that then. For times when I don't feel like doing quests. Because, yeah, I don't want to interrupt nobody tanking and crap. As someone who did some very heavy-duty tanking back in the day, you know, raid tanking, there was one thing I hated, was when people thought that they could do my job better than me. You watch the fool die and then they got the nerve to blame you for why they died. It's definitely not your fault, you know, for aggroing everything while playing a class that ain't built for it. It's my fault. It's my fault you aggroed everything, right? You know what I'm saying? I done had that a million times. I know all my tanks know. I know all my tanks know, man. The struggles of tanking. Having losers thinking that they could do the job better as a rogue or something. You know, I love the rogue. when I'm playing the rogue. I hate the rogue when other people are playing the rogue because they make us look bad. There's certain people that play the rogue that just makes rogues look bad, man. Hunters be pulling crap, they pet die. And I whisper the healer, I'm like, so we can speed this up. Don't heal such and so no more. And they be like, gladly. I haven't had a single healer that didn't agree with me on that. Every single time I've ever whispered a healer and be like, yo, don't heal that fool no more. Let him die. And maybe we'll get somebody better. Each and every single time, they like, alright, gladly. Each and every single time. And that was many times. Because that's what happens when you're tanking. There's always someone who just thinks you're not moving fast enough. And then when you do move faster, they still don't think you're moving fast enough. So it's like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead, whisper the healer, let them know that you need to learn a lesson. Lesson of letting the tank do their fucking job. You know what I'm saying? The lesson of letting the tank do what the tank signed up for. And letting you taste death in a dungeon for the first time ever. Because that'd be the problem. Them fools don't die. Healers be saving them all the time. I be telling people all the time, do not. If you're in a dungeon, if you're a healer, because I too play healers. I play every dang thing, really. If you're a healer in a dungeon and you got somebody that keep aggroing every dang thing for the tank, let that fool die. He ain't gonna do it no more. He might complain for a little bit. Alright, you let them complain. Don't say nothing if they complain the first time. Or they might not say any dang thing. They'll just be like, okay, you know what, maybe I'm pulling too much. They'll realize that they pulling too dang much. And they'll stop. Most of the time. Not all the time. You can't always be that lucky. Missing is insane, dude. Land a hit. The rogue is doing more DPS than every dang bot, or more damage than everybody. That's kind of surprising, honestly. At this level, rogues was... Oh, you know what? No, we in MoP. Rogues were amazing this time around. I had a few rogue twins back in the day. I would love to have that, but I don't have a one hand. So if I win it, I win it. Dug it. I ain't got a one hand. I can't really need it at the moment. One? Yeah. 94, 90, 59, 88, and 1. Wow. The roll essentially just said you were never gonna get that, brother. Unless I would have needed, but I ain't got a one hand, so that would have been thieving. I've got a bad feeling, bro.
By a common enemy.
I'm wasting my joint. If looks like hell. Ain't this the one where they be walking down the stairs? They be running? Okay, not this part. I ain't been here in so dang long. Oh, it's that part. I'ma chill like, yup. So right here, I ain't even going, you know what I mean? It's a group of fools somewhere. I don't remember where. Hey, some dang where. Playing a caster is always the worst, but I gotta get a taste of that melee caster again, man. I've been wanting a cloth warlock in the cloth tank in the game since that became a thing. Tank classes are always my favorite to play when it comes to just overall. Yeah, just keep on missing, huh? We done missed like 3 times in a dang row. This is why I'm doing a whopping 84. That was 3 shadow bolt misses in a dang row. How do you do damage if they all just missing? You don't. Oh, oh my goodness. Why am I in caps lock? I thought I switched targets. I guess not. I thought it switched targets. Oh snap, that is hilarious. I'm in a bad angle. Nice. Now I can do some fucking AoE in here, man. No, I can't. Why not? Why can't that freaking... Oh, you gotta, you know, what's the name? Come on, man. Oh, those are instant. I forgot about that. I forgot about that, bro. I'll take that. If it looks good, kill. I'll take the staff, baby. Get that now. Come on now. Please. Nothing else to loot. And this quest in. This right here was one of the best dungeons you ever wanted back in the day in order to get some of the most important twinking gear you could get your hands on. It's crazy to be in here again because I have not been in this place since then, actually. Honestly. That was... What are we in MoP right now? That was a very long time ago. Where's that dang staff at? The wing loop, the wing roll on the staff. It's the other Warlock. Come on, man. Alright, well, I'll figure it out. I'm trying to... we got leveling to get done here. Yeah, that's the last time I've been in them places. That was a long time ago, bro. Get off me, Buster. Dead mines, baby. Ain't been in here in a hot minute either. This was the spot back in the day, boy. This was good for casters. You get their wrists off of...
Need help?
No. Gloves off the first boss. Gold flaked gloves, if I'm remembering correctly. Let me see if I'm correct about that. Gold flaked gloves was the thing you want to hear. Hold on, there's a mine around here somewhere. I also... Oh! Alright, never mind that mine then. Almost aggro some crap on accident. If looks good, kill. Gotta stop saying that before I get copyright. I don't know what the heck that was. This ability right here is great. It's hard as fucking, what's the name? In the demon form. Uh-oh. I have the wrong pet out right now. Okay, there we go. Loot ready? Let's do it. Also AoE Shadow Flame. There you. So why not? Ah, look at that. That's just the gloves. Gimme those. Those are indeed the gloves. Those were the best gloves you could get your hands on as a caster back in the day. Or level 20 twinking. Trial account days, boy. I just accidentally put a curse on a what's the name? I shouldn't even be using it when I have this now. Matter of fact, get that bullcrap out of here because I'm barely going to use it. There's not a whole lot of purpose. What the heck did I just say? I said purpose. I got easy AoE, but I still don't got easy cast. I didn't get a single cast out. Holy crap, man. It looks good, kid. Oh my goodness, that song's stuck in my head now. Get out of there real quick, you know what I mean? So I don't waste no points, you know what I mean? Get up. Yeah, going everything now. I see this is the new way of tanking, huh? I like it. Speed this up, you know? Speed it on up. Forgot about this fool and his bomb throwing. I didn't need him. Now would I have you off? That's what it should have sounded like. Don't think that'd be very fitting for a goblin. The scales have tipped. If, oh my goodness, shut your mouth. You ever just accidentally keep singing a dang song over and fucking over? Nah, it's a great song. But I don't know, it's just stuck in my head. I was listening to it earlier. You might wondering what I'm singing. I'm singing a song by a man named Destroy Lonely. If looks could kill. It's a great song if you're into rage type music. It's like a mix of rap and rock, but not old school rap rock. More like a modern style trap with rock. Kind of like Playboy Cardi type stuff. Type activities. I ain't jumping down there. Oh. I forgot this side existed. No, I did the wave when there was only one of them there. Yeah. Oh my god, you could hop on these dang robots and use them and crap like that. And not those ones, they're a little destroyed. That one though, not that one. I got 40 health. What's going on? Oh, I want to say what the heck, man?
All systems nominal.
Sending in 2 waves, huh? You know what I'm saying?
Overdrive engine.
With this ability, I can now do just a little bit more
Safety
DPS.
restrictions offline. Catastrophic system
Just a little bit, not a whole lot.
Threshold exceeded.
Oh
System
my goodness, the buzzsaw. I haven't seen that in forever.
2. Shutting down.
Oh, I get it level 20 again? Succubus. It's too bad her DPS sucks. I would use her over the imp any day. I fucking hate this little craphead. He a piece of garbage and can't do nothing right. I mean, he be sitting there talking about, I ain't do nothing wrong. You ain't did nothing right. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? It's like you ain't did nothing wrong, but you also ain't doing nothing right, brother. I'm okay. Did this nigga just punch me in the back of my head? You see that? This fool just punched me in the back of my dang head. What kind of crap was that? I almost sung the song again. Y'all ain't hear it, but I could feel my brain try to make me say it. My brain was like, if looks could kill. I'm like, nope. Oh, I said it anyways. What? Why did you jump up? Fool was trying to jump up just to be tall. What kind of crap is that? I don't know what's the range on this wave. I think I'm using it wrong. No, it says 40 yards. You ain't hitting much of nothing. Oh, you gotta wait for it to cast over. I see now. Yeah, well, I ruined it, so. Completely goofed it. Let me hit something. Oh, I forgot Mr. Smite ain't a thing no more. I was about to sit here and wait. Alright, Mr. Smite. No, he gone. This tank just going in. I like these new, these boa wearing tanks, man. They're great. Nice and fast and speedy. They just be running up on everything. Not too much sitting around and waiting happening, you know? Okay, put that on him real quick so I can build a little bit more what's-the-names. Reminds me of back in the day when I was using the Demonology, the melee Warlock on retail. On a low-level Warlock I had made. It wasn't Bree at the time, because Bree was still a PTR character. It was a character I had named Super Duper Dope, which I no longer have. My dad has that character now because I didn't like the name. As y'all know, all my characters got RP names. Can't, oh shoot, it can't be nothing less. I can't do goofy names, so that character didn't last too much longer after that. I got her to level 48, and I was like, okay, the name Super Duper Dope is killing me. He ain't big enough to be making it unless his boat is just loose as fuck. I may as well just stand here. I ain't gonna be able to hit nothing. Oh, never mind. I actually hit something. Ugh. Ugh. He said burger. Sound like a big chicken. I just wasted my ability.
I will rip your heart from your
You just stop trying to hit these dang things. I just cast what's the name whenever I can. You know what this boat, this dang boat, you know, wood. Probably a lot of air underneath here. He probably is big enough to make all that stomping.
It is too late.
You'll not find her until it's too late. You talking about Vanessa. I used to think, my fool self used to thought that he was talking about this dang goofy Murloc. I'm like, why would he be saying you will not find her until it's too late to about a Murloc? I'm like, wait, duh, Vanessa. which is in the heroic variant, which she does indeed put a hurting on you. If your group ain't, you know what I mean, prepared. I remember the first time doing that crap, I'm like, wow. Vanessa is a bit of a problem.
What can I do for you?
I almost sung it. Range, a wand. I mean, he's got more intellect and stamina, so.
Be careful.
As well. Go ahead, put that on, and it's glowing. Alright, next. Level 20 in the building. Now I can mount up. Man, my mount selection over here is real slim, ain't it? I think it's fairly obvious which we gotta use. That is the absolutely one of the loveliest horse mounts in the entire game. The basic Warlock horse. That's right, my good peoples. This is one of the finest mounts in the game. Why? Well, it's pretty self-explanatory. He has no armor. He has this deep fur. He is hard as fucking gone. That deep brown fur, the onyx hair. Okay, the flame on his feet. He's extremely simple yet absolutely stunning. You can't beat him. You cannot beat him. Sometimes simplicity is key. Sometimes you don't need too much. And the Warlock horse is exactly that. He is not too much while also being the most at the same time. Downside is you gotta be on a Warlock at all times. Only way you can actually make use of the dang thing. If you ain't a Warlock, well, you can't use it, sucker. So next time, play a Warlock, buddy. If only I would have mained a Warlock, you know. But I didn't. I mained the Rogue, one of the greatest classes in the game. Stealth capabilities like no other. The ability to pop in and out of the shadows whenever, however, with no issue. Shank a fool while he least expected. Get him while he lacking, you know what I mean? Which is all the time. That's the beauty of the Rogue. Everyone is technically lacking when you're playing a Rogue. It is impossible not to be. Everyone has no choice but to be not paying attention. Because they quite literally cannot see you. You know, back in the day, when Legion had popped off, everybody named Mama was like, oh man, rogues are going to be so dead after this. Guess what? Demon Hunters still get caught lacking. How the fuck you will be able to see people in stealth and still get caught lacking? This fool said, who's the tank? What you doing, man? Huh? He said something beforehand, I didn't see it though. Oh, I'm not even attacking the dang boss. You know, also the one beauty of being a caster is when you're in this dungeon and you're sitting this far back, she can't sleep you. She don't put you that sleeping crap. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody tired. Me do what I do. Ooh. Somebody need it. They all need it. Losers, that's what you get for it. You only got a 1. I should have needed. I always forget. Everyone needs that bag when where'd the tank go? Oh, he right in front of us. I'm blind. I am blind. I was so busy making fun of someone. Technically I rolled a 0 because I didn't even need on it. So I can't even laugh. Shoot, I got sticky targeting on. I kept accidentally losing target of NPCs earlier. You know, I'm not used to playing casters right now. Kept losing target like a dang fool on accident. It looks good, kid. Oh my goodness. I probably said that like 16 times before I started recording again. It's gonna be stuck in my head. At least it's a good song. I'm just trying to not get the possibility of them being like, hey, this was a cover. You singing that a few times, that's a cover. They gonna try. People out here money hungry. They'll try to get you any way you can. I highly doubt that. I highly doubt that. It ain't that severe. My goodness, I couldn't imagine if it was. Oh shoot, I got the jackpot earth root right next to a dang tin mine, baby. Forget the fight. I'll come back with a big bone. There we go. It hit him, but it missed the other dude. Come on, man. Where's my dang hit rate now here? Ain't got no dang hit rating. My gold, my silvers. Oh, I got more mail. You've got mail. Stormwind Auction House, we getting closer and closer. Wow, I'm in gold shower grinding right now. Look at that. Bags is up right now. Hold on, put that earth root over there. Bags is starting to look kind of nice. Not too iffy, you know. Nothing special, nothing major, but gold is gold, you know. Have you heard about getting gold found? I'm about to use the succubus, even if she does do not adequate DPS. He's way cooler than this dang imp. Plus, you already know my character gonna be on some lady pimp activity, so succubus is perfect for that. Ooh, shoot, big boy damage. Hey, look at that! I'm actually second place in DPS. I never in a million years thought I'd ever see that. Then again, we are in a group with other people who do not have bow items. Oh, that's the only reason why. So when I'm with other people who are not equipped with bow items, much like I myself have no bow items, for this character at least, I can do some pretty decent damage. The problem is when people are killing crap at lightning speed. You just can't keep up. Speaking of can't keep up, oh shoot. I ain't know we had all that extra stuff, you know what I mean? Wait till I hit level 25 though, it's on and popping, baby. That fool dead. Wait till me hit level 25, boy. Matter of fact, hold on, at 22 I think I get another AoE. Yeah, Hellfire. Which is very important. Then at 25 we get Touch of Chaos. Really? Oh my goodness, I swear I'm about to stop using Corruption. It has no hit rating. There was one time I was trying to cast Corruption on an NPC and it missed 5 times in a dang row. Are we serious? Oh my goodness. Oh, something else missed. Okay, I'm about to say, you gotta be kidding me, man. Man, they keep sleeping, this druid. I used to hate when that would happen back in the day. Just constantly getting slept over and over. I was like, yo. I think I got slept by every single boss in each dungeon. Or, what? In each dungeon? Goodness. I would have stopped doing dungeons. I got slept by every boss in the dungeon. Nah, if I got slept by every boss in each dungeon, I'm out. I ain't doing no more dungeons. Could you imagine that every dungeon you get in, for some reason, the bosses have a sleep, and they put it on you the whole time? I would have stopped. I would have been out of there. Get them laws in, get them out of there. You know what I'm saying? I would have been out. More dungeons for me. Coldbrain's Grasp. Ain't that a dang... I got strength and hit. Hunters, man. Always hunters. And it's a panda. That's crazy. I still don't understand it. What would make someone believe that leveling and gearing a panda is a good idea? Huh? You're like, oh man, I like pandas. You got issues, pal. Okay? You got issues. Them fools look stupid, ugly, all of the above. Especially the lady panda. I don't know what it is about. Well, actually, I do know what it is. They just look even more ridiculous than the males. I don't know how Blizzard pulled it off. I really don't. Like, how the fuck? My imp is dead. Waiting for that? Oh my goodness. When the heck that little crackhead died? Hunter died? How the heck that happened? I got a dang pet. I guess now would be a good time to see what kind of damage the... We still got about half a dungeon left, and the imp is 20% of my damage. I think I'm reading that correctly. Okay, yeah. He is he's at 20% of my damage. 20% of the damage done is him. So that's pretty good. So, you know, I mean, that is kind of his job. Oh man, glowing lizard scale cloak. That was one of your best options if you just wanted a raw agility. What the heck is it called? Raw agility fucking cloak. Why she so dang little? No, we about to pull the imp back out. He's supposed to be at the same height as the human. Said, thank you, kind stranger. Why this fool so dang little? What level can I get the Shavera? I'm gonna need that. Imp is, the succubus is cool, but the Shavera is way cooler. Okay. Shavera, way cooler than the succubus. You know what I'm saying? The height, the arms, the swords. Enzoid. They got a DLC? Hey, I forgot about Enzoid. I was supposed to use that as one of my photo studio games. It didn't work out because kind of sucked. You were extremely limited in what you could do. Too limited. What? Too limited. And it really didn't make it wasn't necessary to use it as a photo studio when Cyberpunk is as good as it is, and now I got my camera back in action. Yeah. It didn't, wasn't what it was cracked up to be. It was a waste of 39 bucks, if I'm being honest. We'll see, though. It's still in so-called early access. What that means, though, usually when they say, oh, this game is in early access, that means we released it with a whole bunch of bugs, but hopefully you'll pay for it anyways, and we'll slowly fix it over time, instead of, you know, releasing an actual game. That's why we don't do early access no more. That joint say early access, you ain't getting early money. Okay, you'll get late money. That is, hurry up, fix the game to where it should have been before you released it, and then I'll pay it up. Until then, no. The only game I was okay with doing that with was Cyberpunk, and that was because Cyberpunk only had real major issues on old as fuck consoles that people were buying them on. Now I know, not all of us is out here balling. I'm far from my dang self. I wish I had the money to just be purchasing whatever the fuck I wanted. But I ain't got that. Okay, not even close. However, from time to time, you gotta be able to update your crap every now and then. Alright? Every now and then. A lot of this stuff ain't even, you know, it's not super duper expensive. So if you buying, right, a next-gen game for a last-gen console and then being surprised when it has issues, come on, son, you can't blame the developers for that one. Because I played Cyberpunk on PC and I had little to no issues. When people was talking about, oh, the game is a glitchy mess, it keeps crashing, this and that, I'm like, what the heck are y'all talking about? I'm not having any of those issues. I haven't had a single crash once. The only major glitch I ever had on Cyberpunk was way back when, around the time when it first came out. I didn't have any glitches throughout the entire main game until the very end when I was already done. I was about to shoot a video and I was trying to think, where do I wanna do this at? So I was trying to figure out, I was trying to brainstorm some spots. I made her jump off the car, and when she landed on the ground, she just instantly died. That was the only major-ish glitch I've ever had on that game. Ever. You know, you get your occasional little... I don't know, honestly. 'Cause On PC, I honestly don't even have that many issues. I've never had. And now it's hard to say because I have 900 something mods, almost 1,000, so now I can't even say if I do have a glitch. Probably because one of the 1,000 mods that I have. You know what I'm saying? So I was pretty confused when during those times when people was like, oh, this game is a crashing, glitching mess, it's got so many bugs. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. I'm not having any issues. This game is buttery smooth, 60 FPS, looks amazing. Flying through the missions with no well, not flying. Cyberpunk was one of the first story games that I actually took the time and sit back and listen to, and boy oh boy, if you never played Cyberpunk, you need to. You're missing out. Especially if you love story games. And that DLC, Phantom Liberty, missing out, bro. I know you've probably been told that it's a glitchy mess, but those people are fucking goofy. Alright, take it from somebody who has 1,500 hours in the game. It is really not that big of an issue. Especially now. It was barely an issue then, it's not even an issue now. From all the games a glitchy mess, I'm like, that's just y'all playing on fucking PS4s and Xbox Ones, 13, 14-year-old consoles. What do you expect? You know what I'm saying? What you expecting? For greatness? Not on them old consoles, bruh. Oh yeah, I forgot the old school teleport in and teleport out. You know what I'm saying? Not on them old consoles. No sir. You gonna have all the glitches, bruh. Consoles too fucking old for all that. My consoles can't handle it. People talking about although that fucking meme is hilarious. It's a meme where it's the intro. It's got the music and all that. Like when the game was first dropping on the train station, he said, "Nice city, one of the craziest criminals and this and that." And then it starts chopping up, and then it shows the PS4 joint. It's like that crap had me dying laughing, but at the same time, I'm like, "There's your problem. You're buying it for PS4." Now, like I said, of course, not everyone is fortunate enough to have PO to just be purchasing stuff straight off the bat. But you have to understand, too, right? If you take an old Volkswagen Beetle and then drop a dang 454 from a dang Chevelle, 400 and something horses, 500 plus foot-pounds of torque, and you slam the gas, a lot of things are gonna break. A lot of things. You can't take a dang Volkswagen bus with its original 44 horsepower engine, slap a 400 horsepower engine that weighs way more and has far more torque, slam the gas, and not expect a lot of things to start breaking. You know what I mean? It's like that. Cyberpunk is that 454. PS4 and Xbox One originals is that Volkswagen bus. Something's going to go bad. Okay? Something's going to go bad. Now, I mean, you're using the original transmission, original drive lines and everything, and then you hit the gas and are like, oh shoot, everything broke. How did that happen? There's a reason. You feel me? You know what I mean? There's a reason for that. Can't handle it. It's too much. That's not what that car started life with. It started life with a fucking 44 horsepower engine with 50 something foot-pounds of torque. Not a 400 horsepower engine. You know what I mean? Volkswagen, those little Volkswagen engines and the Beetles and the buses had like fucking 50, 60 horses, 40, 50, 60 horses. And all of a sudden you slap a Chevelle LS6 in the dang thing and get surprised that it's having issues. You dropped a big boy Hemi in that thing, a dang Hellcat engine, and be surprised that 700 horsepower is ripping that thing apart. Something broke near instantly as soon as you tap the dang gas, and now you surprised. You know, you just can't do that. You can't do that. I mean, you can, but you can't be mad when the outcome is bad. I mean, you can be mad, but there's no point of being mad. It wasn't meant for all that, you know what I mean? Ain't no Volkswagen Beetle gonna do too good with stock components if you slap a Hellcat engine in there. 707 to the 400 to the 840 is too much. Shoot, a dang baseline 392 is gonna be too much. That's 415 horsepower. Even that's still too dang much. You know what I mean? You gotta know what works. a next-gen game for a last-gen console don't work. Okay? It just don't. Gotta expect glitches. That's like right now, if I pop on my original Xbox One and hop on GTA and start driving just a little too fast, guess what's gonna happen? Land and crap is gonna start disappearing. Drop frames are gonna drop heavy. How do I know? Because it used to happen all the dang time. I'll be sitting there playing GTA, I start driving too fast, roads is disappearing, buildings. I'm running at a smooth and beautiful 30 FPS. No higher than that. Even think about getting higher, the Xbox gonna start breathing hard. The Xbox gonna start breathing hard as fuck, boy. Wait, hold on now, you doing some crap. Breathing hard like somebody who been smoking for 40 years and crap. Xbox wasn't built for that. The Xbox is like, yo, I don't know what you're doing, but stop. You're hurting me. Okay, that's the sound of it. Oh my goodness. I did not, and then I got stunned immediately. He got slept again, man. Launched myself into the dang water like a fool. These bosses ain't feeling the druid. That was me one time. I forgot who I was on. Either one of my level 20 twinks or one of my characters. They just kept sleeping me over and over and over and over. I'm like, I'm about to back out. I'm pretty sure. I think it was one of my oldest fuck rogues. I think Fellwood. I got slept so much. I'm 100% sure I made a joke during the dungeon. I was like, I keep getting slept, but I'm not even sleepy. People were just like, LOL, because it was that dang much. I was getting slept so much that even people noticed it. People immediately put LOL because it's like that was the dang truth. Because you could clearly see that on every single boss, I kept getting slept. I'm like, yo, may as well not record me yet, because boom, level 21. I was like, man, I'm about to back out. I'm about to get the fuck out of here. Let me get slept one more time. I'm out, son. I'm gone. Oh, you know what? I just remember something. Way back in the day, I used to play on a private server called RPH WoW. And there was a secret mount that a lot of people did not know about. A variant of the Warlock's basic fail steed. I've never been... Oh, perfect timing. I've never been able to find that thing since then. But holy crap, man. If that was a mount that we could obtain, I would obtain. I meant to put that over, but it switched instead. It was, I don't remember what the frick it was and how I found it, but it was the most gorgeous variant of the Warlock mount I had ever seen, ever. It was like the Warlock mount as you see it, but if I'm remembering correctly, it was more of a gold. Like the skin was still the deep brown with the black fur, but it had gold flames on his feet and gold flames on his back. That crap was pretty. That crap was pretty, man. I've never seen it since then, though. I have no clue what variant of the mount that even was. There's a possibility it might have been custom, and I'm only just now realizing that after all these years, maybe. But whoever customized it, they did a dang good job, because that thing was gorgeous, man. If that was a dang mount, that would have been... You know what's crazy, actually? I actually like the basic fail steed more than I like the Rivendare Charger. The downside is you gotta play a Warlock. If only Blizzard would make a variant that's its own thing. If only. But I kind of doubt we'll ever see something like that just because it's such a specific mount. Oh my goodness. How did I miss that? I jumped on the long side, man. Fuck. I jumped the long side, dude. Well, at least the Murloc went over there and chased them instead of beating my dang neck in. I hit the wrong side. But if the Warlock horse was an actual mount that you could use and not have to be a Warlock all the dang time, that would hands down be the best looking mount. Only reason it's the Rivendare is because the lack of access to the Warlock's mount, unless you're playing a Warlock. It is hands down the prettiest mount to me. It's just so simple yet so much. And to me, simplicity is always one of the best things. Simplicity is one of my favorite things when it comes to a lot of things. What makes muscle cars my favorite type of cars, even though I like pretty much all cars, is the simplicity of muscle cars, yet there's so much to them. They're so simple, yet at the same time they're not. I just missed like 15 different abilities. Come on, man. You know what I mean? They're just so simple, but at the same time they're not simple. They're simple because of their age, but it's just raw power, and that's what makes them amazing. They're well-crafted, great-looking vehicles, but there's not too much going on. This is why I love retro supercars. Not a big fan of modern supercars. You know what I'm saying? Because there's just too dang much going on. You know what I mean? There's just too much going on with a lot of modern supercars. As for retro supercars, there wasn't too much going on. They were very simple, very simplistic vehicles. Wasn't too much going on. They were still powerful. They were still fast. They were sleek, well-made, design, all that. Like a Countach. Countach had a necessary amount of vents. Now, obviously, you need more vents because there's more power. Very powerful cars nowadays. You know what I'm saying? So I see that part. But it's just not as good looking, you know? Plus the shaping of a lot of modern cars is just not great. Though I will give more love to hypercars than basic cars, because a lot of basic cars are just too dang basic. A basic car back then was a beautiful, well-crafted piece of machinery. Cheap, but it was still well-crafted. Looked great, looked amazing in every way, shape, and form. Like even if you look at it like the three beans, the three ugly bean cars, the Pacer, the Pinto, and the Gremlin. There was still something magical about those three little bean cars. Because even though they were kind of weird and goofy looking, they were still well crafted. You know what I mean? They still had a level of integrity to their design, even if they were a little silly looking with their bean shapes. I see that's still a glitch. That's been a glitch for years now, holy crap. You know what I mean? Modern day whips just ain't got that, son. You know what I mean? They just ain't got that. A lot of modern day vehicles are a little boring. Not a little boring, a lot of boring. Dang, I can't herb that high. Who's the tank? Oh, it's the monk. I thought that fool was a rogue this whole dang time for some reason. I just wasted that on a guy who was 10 million miles away from the rest of the group. Whoops. Hey, let me target. If anybody got a macro that allows you to target one single joint, that'd be great. I don't know if we're gonna make the gold by the time we hit 25 though, because the whole point of this video is to unlock that item.
You should not be.
Oh shoot! I forgot she was the boss at one point. Now you see that undead lady. Shadow bolt just missed. Oh my goodness! Land something. He's only 3 levels higher, bro. God dog. Little bitty hoe. Yeah, I'm doing over 200 damage now. I just realized that. Got the brain. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Sound a little crazy after I say it. I'm like, wait. It usually means other things. Oh, I can. Nice. I'm gonna say, can I leap underwater? I can. Oh, shoot. Careful now. I mean, it's not high enough to die, but it scared me a little bit, not even gonna lie. I kind of forgot. I wasn't expecting to see it. This crab walking toward me, man. What is that sound? Sound like a dang... like a pin popping or something. Somebody pulling a pin back and then releasing it. We going the right way? Okay, we are. I said, this dude, I don't know where I'm going. Dude, this fool know. The tank about to die. Where the healer at? Heal that fool, man. Heal that fool. I don't know what we gonna do if we can't kill NPCs. You know what I'm saying? If we can't kill some NPCs, I don't know what we gonna do. I hear somebody mining. What are they mining? I didn't see nothing. I can do Bruce Weed now?
What brings you here?
What brings you here? No! Ah, dog, get away from the Bruce Weed, bruh. I was watching some spooky documentaries. I don't know what it is. I've been getting into all these spooky documentaries as of lately. Freaking interesting, I guess. There's the one joint where these fools be camping out in the woods by themselves. Like, okay, that's a good idea, right? Tank is dead. I'm not producing enough DPS, but I am going to get ready to run when necessary. The healer is not really doing their job, but at the same time, is the tank over aggroing? Very possible. Get the fuck off me, son. I am not doing enough damage for all that. You whooping me. You whooping me. I can't. Okay. It's a healer. Where you at, baby? He said, raw. No, it's a good thing. Never mind, I didn't make any. I got some now. I'm about to say it's a good thing I got. No, I don't. I'm gonna put a what's the name? I'm gonna put a stone on the tank. Cause I don't know what's I don't really know what's going on with the heal. Wait, can I do that? Okay, there we go. Just in case. If you die again, get the fuck back up quickly, dog. I ain't trying to die again, alright? I already took one death. You don't need two. I got my stones ready. Just got back, already up big aggroing, boy. See, low-level monk tanks at this time around were a little harder to operate. At this time, I had a monk tank at one point, but I didn't stick with it because I'm like, this is too weird. I'd rather just be on my Death Knights, my Warriors, and my dang Druid, and my dang, you know, the more simplistic tanks. At the time, the Warlock, too. Well, shoot, actually, even in the modern day, I still have a tank Warlock. Affliction is invincible if you make the right build. I don't know if some of y'all might remember that time I was soloing the One World boss back in BFA. Azeros, the big bird, as a Warlock tank, baby. That was Affliction. Demonology was the tank in MoP, though. Now, Demonology, holy crap, depending on what kind of build you make, you can dish out some severe damage in such a short amount of time. That's my modern Demonology build, because I can't actually play Demonology. So my pets do the bulk of the work. I just spawn in 1,000,000 pets and they start crushing all crap. Spawn 1,000,000 pets and just watch them wreak havoc on every dang thing, man. I'm messing up. Okay, what kind of DPS she doing? 28%? Okay, she's healthy. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, we keeping her then, because I fucking can't stand that dang imp. Can't stand the, you know, heal, simp, you know what I'm saying? Oh, what? Oh, she hit hard. She hit pretty dang hard, okay. I just need to switch her over to a Shavera. The lack of height is killing me. She's stupid little. It's ugly. I thought she was about as tall as the human. Shavera should be taller than the human. Shavera should be about Night Elf height. Unless it's because I'm a low level. Could be because I'm a low level. Alright. Pimp. I'm a pimp. We have an issue here. These boys getting higher and higher level. Soon I'm not going to be able to land any dang thing. I'm already dropping below the other monk because I can't hit nothing. Oh yeah, she hit way harder. That's good. Fail energy with no cooldown? Oh, that's why. You could just use that as much as you want. I could probably spam the crap for her. Shut your mouth.
I'm not touching you. Am I bugging you? I'm not touching you.
Ooh. Might bring the imp back out. Why's she still talking? I hate the succubus voice. They just talk. I mean, all of them sound stupid. No, actually, the Void Walker and the Doom Hunter. The fuck is a Doom Hunter? I just didn't expect her to start rambling out of nowhere. It sounds crazy. It sounds crazy for some reason. Now, the imp absolutely has the worst of the worst, though. Say land, please. There we go. I don't think it actually landed, did it? It didn't. He's dead now, so it doesn't even fucking matter, man. I keep yawning, ain't even that late yet. God, no. I've been doing a bunch of dungeons, so that could be the problem. And this one is slow. We've been in this one for a little minute now. Better level me. Keep level 22. Yeah, all stats increased by 10, baby. Uh-oh, bag space is running low. I can't really afford to buy our new bags. We need that glyph. That glyph is the most important thing. And Shavera, if I can just toss that in there for a little bit too. Ain't getting lost? What you doing, son? Get up in there. He's still aggroing big. It's a good thing I put that on him. I smell a possible death coming soon. This fool going hard in the paint, boy. Really just say that old crap. I couldn't think of anything else to say. Okay, he's just aggroing a lot. Nah, he should be good. Possibility that the healer just wasn't ready. Started aggroing. There's a possibility he just simply was not ready yet. That joint on him. Trying to see what this crap do after all these years, man. This is not a spec that people commonly played back in the day. For good reason. It wasn't really all that useful. That's probably why Blizzard got rid of it so quickly, unfortunately. But it was a lot of dang fun. Mogul XP farm. You already got XP farms in Brit? Once I get her to a certain level, you know for sure you're gonna start seeing PvP pop up. Not at the moment, mainly just because I'm trying to gotta get her leveled first. But when I do, you shall. Hulking gauntlets, those usually sell for quite a bit. I might see if I can actually sell those. I haven't been trying to sell any armor pieces because armor pieces is the worst thing to try to sell. So you just sit there and put something in the auction house over and over and over and never see it sell. While only do supplies. Supplies sells instantly. People always need supplies. There's never a shortage on supplies, and even then, people always need supplies. So I typically never do gear sales because gear sales are a waste. You will sit there and put some in the market over and over and over and over, and it will take who knows how long to sell. That crap is annoying on every level. Why the heck my what's name keep this closing? Why is this staying open? This is closes in dungeons or something? I have to take a break at some point. The eyes are starting to feel heavy. We've been in this one for a hot minute now. This joint taking forever. Lorgus Jet. Oh my goodness, I ain't seen this dude in forever. Fucking Lorgus Jet. Yeah, I should pull up the Darkshire too while we wait in queue. Do some quests in between. Oh wait, no, never mind, because we're grinding for gold. We need that gold. The gold is very important. Otherwise, we ain't getting crap. I say, I don't think you can go that way. That jump is too long. I used to do that all the time. Jump is too long. Your character always smacks the face and fall. Bags are exquisitely full now. Uh-oh. Bags are exquisitely full. I don't even know what that is. Oh, that's probably something for this dungeon. We can get rid of the Murloc fin. It's not gonna do much or nothing for us. Where you fools going, man? It's this way, bro. I forgot there was so many bosses that didn't actually exist yet. Because of the revamps in whichever expansion it was. I was expecting to see big guy here. The orc guy. With the lisp. And the ogre in the front. I was expecting to see him. I ain't see him. I'm like, wait a minute, something's off here. But then I remembered. Oh, wait, no, that was later in time. I was saying with the guardian treasures and all that bullcrap. That was a little later in time, bruv. That wasn't straight away. That was not straight away. That hit hard. Moist cornbread. I don't know what else to get rid of. Got too much crap in my bags. Some old food will do just fine. Forgotti. A lot of transmogable items that you can't transmog because it's not an option over here to collect whatever. I'm about to be level 22. Get our very important AoE. I don't have to spam corruption anymore just for it to miss, as it just did. Heck, that crap sucks. I did use corruption when I was in my melee build, but only for like just putting crap on people. Whenever they would try to like back off and run, you know how hunters might do. They might try to close the gap on you or whatnot. Like, and I'd just be spamming corruption. It's like, sorry buddy, you can't really close the gap. I am still a caster. Yeah, there's melee options, but I am absolutely still a caster. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. I am 100% still a caster. I could just run around blasting now and the healer can heal, you know what I mean? I just flew on my neck. Get that bullcrap off me. Oh. Oh my goodness. 12 silvers. Oh, no. God dog it, man. I was gonna try to pick it back up. Oh, look at that, it missed again. Goodness gracious, the hit rate on corruption is pretty much inexistent. The food, that's not gonna help us with nothing. Obviously not gonna touch no actual items yet. Wool cloth, I didn't even realize I was maxed out on that. Ooh, shoot, that's a lot of intellect. They are technically better than what I got in a sense, but at the same time, not quite, because the spirit. I just greed on them. I don't actually need them. Oh, shoot, I almost messed up. Is there anywhere I can push this back to? Yeah. So you gotta get them lanterns. Gotta get them land. Oh my goodness, they did all 4. They did all 4, baby. I hope that's just a couple of leads I'm looking at. Oh wait, we got this new ability. Hold on, let me get up in there. Oh, okay, that was just a couple. They don't like this ability. I hit this and the threat goes through the dang roof. Holy crap. I didn't think this would actually serve that much threat, but apparently it does. I like this ability. And it gets, look at that, it keeps my crap up at all times. I could just sit here and spam it too. It's an easy LE right here, baby. That's exactly why I was waiting for that one. No. Oh, no. Oh. He said, I'm so sorry. Somebody was popping all them dang joints. Started popping them joints. May as well get rid of these. We will never end up in that dungeon again. Too high now. That was from a rage fire. We're way too high now. Too high leveled. Too high leveled. Food? Food out of here. Food. It's not gonna serve us with enough cash flow. We need items we can slap on that market and get nice money off of. I may as well move that out of the way. I'm not. There's no reason for me to use it. Because it does not hit hard enough, number 1. Number 2, it takes 16 years to cast it. I'm sure it's a lot better at a higher level, but right now, at this moment of time, we do not need it there. It's in my way. Hey! Hey, she's starting to build some decent damage. I mean, obviously, as we level, damage is gonna go up, but a noticeable difference. I forgot he used to just walk around. Man, how times have changed. Yep, just keep on missing. Look at that, another one. Holy crap, man. It don't make no sense. I don't remember hit rating being this dang bad, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is insane. Like, land something, dude. Something, you know? One ability. I gotta hit the crap like 16 times for it to pop up and do any dang thing. Extra damage every 1 second? Okay, yeah, see. That ability is nice. Strike of the Hydra, my goodness, I haven't seen that in forever. Or kind of, sort of. I use it on Raimundo as her transmog. But technically, I see it whenever I log on to her. Then again, it has been a long time since I've logged into her, too, so. There was a mad amounts of mines around me, goodness gracious. Make sure I loot all those when we get back.
Greetings.
Greetings. Farewell. That deep. Close. Not close enough. That robe kind of stinky, so let's go ahead and grab whatever's going to sell for the most. Is the legs.
Goddess watch over me.
Wand. I don't give a crap about a wand, to be honest with you. Oh, never mind. Yes, I do.
Go in peace.
I like that wand. It's pretty good.
What brings you here?
Only because it sells for a lot. Staff. Ooh, give me that.
Be careful.
Inventory is full. I say no, it ain't. In a technical sense, it is.
How may I help?
2 items here. 3 items. Crap. I'll make some back. That's a good staff. I actually need that. Put that on. Oh my goodness. Nah, because I got multiple stacks of that. I have not ran out of mana once. A ring? Shoot, I ain't got a ring. Let me get that. Put that on. Put that on too. Ring kind of suck, but I ain't got one, so. Shoot. Oh yes, stock age. This is good. Dang dungeon took so long. To pop. It slowed down. It's getting late, so it slowed down quite a bit. I was getting Q in like 2 minutes or less. That's DPS, which is insane. That's usually some crap you get as a tank. DPS, that's unheard of. Right, that's unheard of stuff right there. We're almost level 23, I was doing a lot of herbalism and mining, although those are level dang 80 flying around, snatching up every fucking thing. That slowed me down quite a bit. Slowed me down, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, if you don't take your full self to fucking... That place is? Level 82, fucking... you should be up in one of the cataclysm zones. Doing it Goldshire, son. Hey, get off me. Get this man off me! Spam. Flames, baby. This ability's amazing. Oh, it's the same tank from last time. Wait, hold on. Here I could get a nice belt and something else. Oh, that loot real quick. Back there. Oh, don't have enough backspace. We just put about 100 gold worth of stuff in the auction house, so we will definitely be having that glyph by the time we're 25, and then some. But I'll grab a couple other ones too. It's fun and it's beautiful. Best way to make gold. Wish I knew these things when I was a kid, you know? If only if I would've, you know, if I would've knew these things when I was a kid, I would've been doing fucking just fine for gold. Back with the balls. Somebody aggroed the boss, man. The tank is... Oh, I was the tank about to die. You almost did. That fool disappeared as soon as I started casting. Come on, man. Hitting that fast shank. That crap used to be deadly back in the day. Not so deadly in the modern day. Well, characters fully geared. If they're not, still pretty dang deadly. All my characters got gear though, so it's hard for me to tell, you know. Dang. Ah, that is just the robe I was thinking about. That is better than mine, so I shall need. And it's a new ugly transmog. Yes, sir. Really, brother? Oh, I didn't grab the other dang quest. She was invisible. None of them spawned in yet. It took a sweet time to spawn in. I'm actually glad I noticed that, because I wouldn't have even gotten that quest. I just walked right past her.
Safe travels.
Alright. I honestly don't. Where you trying to go? I'm just let's. What the heck is this fool doing? What? Make up your mind, people. Who's don't know which way they're trying to go. Just get to stand here and spam, baby. I like this. It's the way right here. And this crap rebuilds a lot of your joint. You can sit in here for a minute. Back up. I don't want to aggro nothing. I don't want to be my fault that something got aggro, you know. But once you get more abilities, you want way better damage. I just need that melee swing. Or whatever that, Touch of Chaos. I think that's a melee hit. I'll probably roll her for a minute without the glyph, just so we can get some levels in. Then once I get to a PvP, a level, I don't wastegate my own words. Y'all done heard it before I got to say it. Once I get her to a high enough level where PvP is actually going to be fun, probably like 60 and higher, then that's when we'll worry about, you know, getting the glyph and putting that on. At that point, we'll be doing better, more fun zones anyways for questing. Burning Crusade zones, which is where I'll get a lot of transmogs from anyways. And, Wrath Lynch King zones. Those are always the most fun for, doing quests. They're just the best zones to quest in. Best looking, simplistic quest still, but pretty dang fun and just overall great looking zones that actually make you want to do quests in them. Don't get me wrong, vanilla zones are great, but man, there's something special about TBC and Wrath Lynch King zones. I guess because it was more of a quest line back then. There was more of an understanding for what needed to be done, and those are the boots I was talking about. I'm gonna go ahead and take those too.
Well met.
And a better staff. God dog, we just getting gear.
Alliance.
So do they know there's one last boss? I wanna do that quest too. Where's them dang boots at? Come on. Oh! Oh, he was right there, neck to neck. Okay, as a priest, I'm gonna say, yo. I couldn't tell at first, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't tell at first. They really do not like this ability. I get to spam in this crap. I get to put this one on, and they are on me. Like, yo, that fool shooting flames. That was the one thing that I always found kind of funny about good old Warcraft, is being able to damage fire NPCs with fire abilities. Which I'm glad is that way, because if it wasn't, could you imagine how annoying that would be? Having to use the proper spells in order to fight NPCs. Can't use frost against water NPCs. Can't use shadow against shadow NPCs. That'd be annoying as a caster. Casters can already be fairly annoying to use in a dungeon. I imagine you have to make sure that everything you do is coded correctly to what you're fighting. Yikes. That would be quite dang annoying. I would hate that. I'm sure that would be, if that was a thing, that's something that only would have existed in the vanilla era of the game. You would have never seen something like that in the modern day. That would never happen in the modern day. People would lose their dang mind. People would lose their minds. Good dang reason.
How are you? See you around.
How are you? Hello there. That reminds me of. Alright, next dungeon. Level 24 we go. Alright, Wailing Caverns. Caverns of the Wailing. I always say Wailing Caverns. Oh, it's definitely Wailing Caverns. Another one of those words that I don't say properly even though I know what it says. Just the swag of it, you know? Wailing Caverns. I've been saying that since I was a kid. I mean, not swag, but... Green! Why they got me in this low-level dungeon? I just realized that. Why they got me in this low-level dungeon? Why they... Oh my goodness. Ready to take flight. Got some height right there, boy. God, dog. That's what them dang fools sound like. That's not at all what they sound like. I might not like the pandas, but I ain't gonna slander them. They don't sound that ridiculous. Whatever that horrible sound was I just made. I might not like them, but that right there was just slandering. Okay. No, nothing in this game sounds that ridiculous. That was some stupid voice I was doing back in the day. Me and my brother was on Call of Duty Cold War. And we were in a lobby, and there was these two people on the mic talking. They were playing together, and we just started making a bunch of stupid noises. And that's one of the noises I kept making for some reason. That crap was hilarious. And because the quality of the mics at the time, the way the microphone would pick it up would make it sound way worse than what I was actually doing. That crap had me dying laughing when I listened back to edit. Like, that is not the way that sounded normally. I just hit the dang desk. Crap had me dying laughing though. You just get to the hard point now. And then the one girl, she was like, I don't know where the hard point is, sir. Can you tell me where the hard point is?
None.
I was like, get to the hard point now. And the other chick started laughing. That crap had us dying. And we started doing Italian accents and Russian accents and crap. And the one fool was like, I think I'm just gonna leave. That crap was hilarious. Oh man, Cold War was the last great Call of Duty. I don't care what anybody say. Modern Warfare 2023 and 2022 was alright, though. It had a lot of great customization. But the last, like, actual fun Call of Duty, it was definitely Cold War. I don't care what anybody says. Get to the hard point now. I was just like, I don't know. I think because this mic is too good, I don't think it's gonna pick it up the way it sounded on Call of Duty. I had some old boo-boo headset at the time. I think I still got that headset actually. Some old cheap headset I got off of Amazon. Just because my one at the time broke, but I didn't actually talk very much on Xbox, so I didn't actually need anything expensive. I just need something cheap to goof around with, so that thing sounded like crap. I'm sure it was way more distorted and horrible sounding. That crap was hilarious. Goofing around on some good old Call of Duty, boy. That was a long time ago. Long time ago. Is that a song I just did? I just realized it. Did I accidentally do a song? I need you to aggro more than one NPC, my good sir. I ain't gonna lie, the only time I get impatient with tanks is when we're aggroing one NPC at a time. Like, come on, yo. We could do better than that. Things are dying way fast. Way too fast to be aggroing one NPC at a time. That is the only time I'm willing to disturb a tank, just to let them know, like, hey, brother, we can do a lot more than one at a time. Come on. Let's get this show on the roll. Let's get it moving. Get it moving. I mean, hustle, baby, hustle. Kind of like what this tank is doing now. Aggroing one NPC at a time. It is killing me. I ain't gonna lie. I can't jump forward, though. I ain't got no bows. Okay, I ain't got... Somebody left. Somebody bounced out. Somebody bounced out, boy. There we go. See, now he aggroing more than one. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh my god. He was aggroing more than one. Ouchie. I gotta be careful because I'll be forgetting I don't have no bow items. I'm not built like that to be just bum rushing forward. Wave after wave. But now that's another song that's gonna be stuck in my head. What the heck are we stopping for, man? Oh, we don't have a healer. Why am I crapping cap still? Oh, wait. What are we waiting on? Oh, my goodness. I got this dang what's the name on. You can't even see any dang thing I said. I don't have a dang hellstone. I'm messing up. I ain't gonna be alive too long without my hellstone. I ain't gonna be alive too long, bro, without my hellstone. Yeah. Shadow Gem. Not a single one of them fools know what the heck I even said. Sure, it was a random assortment of letters. I'll let him attack first and then I'll go after. How the heck I pull aggro? He shot a whole dang frostbolt. Casting. Stop casting. I gotta make sure I'm not spamming this too much. They don't hit it hard enough to be spamming that with 2 NPCs. Oh, oh, Akatosh, Divines. Oh, that fool dying. That man need help. Somebody help that man. Matter of fact, let me make myself some what's names right quick. For the one time, you know what I'm saying? Oh, we're waiting all of a sudden. Oh, shoot, I got health potions too. Push those ones out. He was still sitting around all of a sudden. Come on, man. Let's go, baby. Ain't nothing you can wait on, you heard me? Everybody got good health, everybody living, still living, you know what I mean? These fools is only level 19, I'm trying to get up out of here quick fast. They put me in a low level dungeon. Looking at a bunch of greens getting 86 XP a pop. I need this to get me to level, what level are we trying to get to? 24. You will never wake the dreamer. This dude always had one of the ugliest voices in the dang game. Unending breath. Sick. That's an ability I was really looking forward to, man. Unending breath. I'm out here farming in Goldshire. Ain't no water deep enough, I don't think. You managed to die due to drowning in West in Goldshire. You know, it's like, dang. Maybe that should have happened, you know? Maybe you had to learn something. Because how the fuck you pull that off? There ain't enough water. I mean, there is some deep spots, but couldn't possibly make the mistake. You couldn't possibly make the mistake. It wouldn't even make sense. To die to water in Goldshire. You feel me? I got more stacks, that's more gold. I ain't playing. Pop it. Rad religion. I don't know why I struggled to say that. It doesn't look right. Unless I'm missing something because the way it's up against the D like that. Pause. It don't look right. Sucky does a decent amount of damage, is why we still got her out. Me and this dang. Oh, she's doing a really good amount of DPS action. Me and this dang mage is neck to neck. I don't know how. He's doing a significant more amount of DPS than I am. A significant amount. Well, there it goes, and now it's showing. Oh, maybe because of the AoE parts. He ain't got the AoE. Mage at this level has some fairly lackluster AoE. I got a few AoE abilities as a Warlock. Oh, do you want? I just used 2 right now. I still got pulled out of things. Metamorph. Is Akatosh the tank? Oh, Akatosh is the tank. Tank wanted us to stop. Oh shoot! No wonder his health was so low the whole time. I'm like, how he keep almost dying? I see 2 of these dang goofy pandas. I didn't know who the tank was. Couldn't tell. Akatosh, Divines, help me. How about to say, but y'all don't know where that's from. If you don't know where that's from, oh my goodness. If you don't know where that's from, holy crap. Normally I make some pretty obscure references, but that, if you don't know where that's from, insanity. You play Warcraft and don't know where that's from. That's madness. Watch it be like somebody like, I don't know where that's from. That's madness. You can't not know. If you play Warcraft, you got to know where that's from. You can't not. I refuse to believe that someone wouldn't know where that's from. Yeah, it's definitely my AoE. That AoE is beautiful. Chaos Wave, that crap here, horde. Crits is like 600 a pop, boy. Goodness. About the best thing I got because I can't land a hit with nothing else. Dang, slow cast. Look at this dang crap, man. 2.38. It gets worse every level. Ooh, rare spawn. Ooh. Hit the crap out that little thing. You heard that sound it made? I ain't never heard no NPC make that sound. He got hurt for real. I can't even replicate that sound that I heard. Would be impossible. Hillsbrad leather vest? I wonder if that sells for anything. Probably not, but it wouldn't hurt to find out, you know? That jump boost. My only way of mobility. That is me only way of mobility. We send two of them big joints out. And they probably hit like 2 NPCs at best. I saw something on the owl. I probably should have took that. These little birds ain't big enough to be making all that dang sound when they hit the ground. You heard that thud it made? He said, not even remotely, son. I am the Serpent King. We're about to definitely level on it. We're definitely gonna level in this one. I was getting a little shook, you know, all these dang green levels and whatnot. I thought we wasn't gonna level. He drops those gloves, don't he? He didn't. Does, but he didn't. Oh, he drops boots. That's right. Or am I thinking of the male boots? I might be thinking of the male boots. It's a specific set of boots that you wanted off of him for sure. Back in the day as a warrior or any male wearing strength class. Them boots were the best. High stamina, decent strength. Very good option. Very good option those boots were. I think that's everything, ain't it? We went the other way. Teleport out and come back in. Alright, so boom, that'll be level 24 and a couple more, and because I'm still doing mining and herbalism in between, which is getting us that extra XP, and we will hit 25, and then our gold. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show that off in this video, because not only is it getting late, and I don't know if I'm gonna have the gold right away, because I still gotta wait for the stuff to sell in the auction house. So it could be a two-parter. This one will be getting to level 25. Next one could be getting to 50, you know. The fool was fighting? Oh, they were fighting. You know what I mean? The next one could be getting to 50, next could be getting to 75. Of course, I'm going off of hypotheticals here because, you know, as you get higher level, that's easier said than done. You know what I'm saying? 25 levels from 50 to 75, that's a lot of time. We've already been recording for a hot minute, and we only getting to 25. Granted, the you know, the XP gain gets higher, but not by enough. I have to do 10 levels a pop at best, which is fine because Bree Wolf is one of my oldest warlocks. That's why I made her. I had no problem with creating her real quick. I could have leveled anybody else, but I was like, you know what? Warlock. I need to experience what is the melee Warlock for the first time in who knows how many years. It was only an MoP thing, so once Warlords of Draenor came out, it was gone. Lost that ability. Melee Warlock was gone. Finito. Back it on up. I don't want to be that close when them fools spawn. Where these dang fools going? Oh my goodness. These dudes ran, baby. He about to die. Get away from me. You can't do nothing to me. Well, I still got what's the name on. I'm about to just spam this real quick. Oh, don't do it. Heal hard enough. Okay, never mind. Yes, I do. You do it. I forgot I still have that on. I actually left that on purpose for the meantime because I have vanishing powder in my bank. I put it in the bank on purpose because I was like, you know what? Just in case if anything bad happens, we're gonna need that. And few times it has saved us. Okay. Few times it has saved us, man. That crap makes you can actually, like, I wouldn't use it as a main form of attack, but you could because it hits hard enough to do so. If you wanted to, you could. That'd be easier actually to get some dang damage out. Let me see. I'm sure we're gonna lose a little bit of DPS at this moment of time, but I just want to test it real quick. You can actually throw damage out. I'm not gonna stick with it though. Actually, you know what? Next dungeon I will. I want to test it out. Next dungeon I'm gonna use it the whole way through and see. I want to see if it's any good as an actual form of main DPS. Level 24. He said help. Look how much what's the name I got. What they talking about? I can't do that yet. I'm fucking balling with whatever that crap is called. Fury, man. These fools don't know where to go, bro. It's the old school spot right here. Sit your character right there, you know what I'm saying? Move her forward a little bit. These fools fighting again? Oh, they were. They were. Once we get her to 25, yeah, I'm gonna make a separate video for that. I'm just gonna goof around with it, kind of showcase it. Well, the plan is hopefully I can get enough gold on her. We starting raw pretty much. Only dang bow items I got is these two trinkets. As you can see, they're not helping a whole lot. Okay, cast time is still absurd. However, once we hit 25, because I'm probably not going to use the glyph right away, just because extend the duration of corruption. Just because we still got to do dungeons. We still got to level, so I don't want to use that right away. That'll be more for questing. This tank is my man is just a little bit oblivious to what be going on sometimes. Just a little bit, not a lot of it, just a little bit. I've been with tanks that make you back out of dungeons. You ever get one of those type of tanks where it's like, all right, I'm out of here. Gotten those a few times. Tanks that genuinely make you back out. That's them tanks where it's like, okay, I could stick around, but I would rather not. They just be moving slow, brother. Slow, slow, slow. You get them type of tanks, you just can't take it. You just can't. It's impossible. It's impossible to be okay, you know. You have a tank that's fighting one NPC at a time. You know what I mean? Then they pause a lot in between that one NPC. Then they get lost a lot. It's like, I get it, you know, we all gotta learn.
I am awake
Holy,
at
son.
last.
It's a lot of spirit. But it's better than what I got. Well, I mean, shoot, my ring got spirit. So. Dang it! What? They didn't even count me. They didn't count my roll. They said, man, forget about you, dude. Alright, I see how it is. Now, see, this is the dungeon I want to see. High level dungeon. Okay, it's a... Whose name? The dungeon is going to give us a lot of XP, man. I want to be in no dang Willing Caverns as a level 24. I got to go, you know what I'm saying? That's not enough XP, brother. Yeah, plan on getting through this nice and quickly. Quickly, I have about 200 gold worth of stuff in the market right now, so we'll definitely be having them, but more than likely by tomorrow. It's late, and I have a lot of stuff up there. Maybe more, actually. Got a lot of stuff up there, though, so I ain't gonna see it tonight. But it's gonna be, kind of a two-parter, I guess. Kind of a two-parter kind of video, you know? Well, not really, because this is about getting the cash and getting the level. That's where the other video is going to be the spec. I'm gonna say, how the fuck? I forgot about that. Forgot about that monk ability. We're going the old school route? Oops. Completely flopped that. Forgot about this little secret route. You see, you learn new things every day. Yeah, that's the same thing I said when I saw that. I'm like, the fuck? Playing this game since vanilla. I ain't never seen people do that before. First time I ever saw that was in Cataclysm. Nobody else beforehand had ever done that, at least in any group I've ever been in. I can't even tell you how many times I did this place with all them dang twinking days. I was, twinking days, man. You had to do that crap? Because this was like one of the best places, especially for rogues and hunters. That dang bow. The sword, if you wanted something with high DPS, although it didn't have stats, but it had high DPS. Shoot, what else? There was a few items, really. Gloves. Then when they did the revamp, you still got really good stuff out of here, so you kind of always wanted to be here. So I've done this place so many dang times, and I had never seen anybody do that until one time somebody did. I'm like, okay, what the heck is this dude doing? I watched him. I'm like, what the? Shoot, this belt for the casters. All you casters, you wanted that belt right there. That was the belt. That belt was untouchable. Nice, I got it. Well, shoot, may as well put it on. More power, more health. Warlocks don't really crit all that much, so not really too worried about having a high crit. Not really worried about the high crit. Warlocks are those raw damage type of characters. Raw damage over crit damage for the Warlock. Just kind of built like that, kind of like a Death Knight. Death Knights don't do a whole lot of critting, they just do a whole lot of hitting. That's how I like my characters to be anyways, more efficient than hoping on a crit. Hoping and praying on a crit when you could just hit, you know what I'm saying? Why crit 600 when you can just hit 400? You know what I'm saying? Because somebody who's critting 600 probably only hitting about 3. You know what I mean? And if you're just hitting 400, 450, dang near 500, that's way better than critting 600. Because that means you do that damage all the time. At least in PvP, I don't know crap about this dungeon. PvP though, if you could do the raw damage, that's way better than hoping on a crit. That's why on single player project and on whatever server it's possible, I'm always rocking so much PvE gear on my rogues. Nobody does it better than the rogue, though. Because you can have control over the person you're fighting so much, it makes it way better as a rogue than anybody else. Nobody else can stun and hold like a rogue can stun and hold. If you got a rogue hitting you for warrior damage while being stun locked the entire time, you know, what you gonna really do? Fortunately, not much. Well, I guess I can't say unfortunately, because I'm like one of the few people who are actually willing to stack power gems. Anybody I've ever showed that to or done around, they're always like, what the fuck? That ain't how you gear no rogue. Like, number one, don't tell me how to gear my character. Number two, I'll smack you, boy. And we duel, and they see the raw power and they're like, dang, I kind of want to try that. Oh, there we go. That's the bow I was talking about. That's the bow you wanted for your hunters or your rogues. Rogues for a stat stick, hunter because it was the best item. Like, dang, if it wasn't for the fact that I do arena, I would do that. But you know, in arena, you can't, it wouldn't be the smartest idea to be rocking a full set of PvE gear. PvP, you know, if you catching somebody lurking, oh man, catch a fool lacking, it's over. That's why I've always favored PvP. PvP is just more realistic. Arena is more gladiatorial. It is perfect for what it is, but if you're looking for like actual real life fighting type of thing, open BGs are far better. It's more realistic. You're not going to be stuffed into an arena and then get to fighting each other. That druid learned a valuable lesson that day. All that crying and complaining he was doing, I got the best arena score. Like, yeah, you also got the best amount of deaths in here too. I was on an undergeared shaman at the time. That was the crazy part. I was on Deja, who did not have any gear. That was during Battle for Azeroth. Her gear was okay, and yet I'm still running around mashing on people because there's just a level of difference when it comes to beefing in the open world versus in a forced setting. Now, don't get me wrong, I ain't taking nothing from an arena player because I myself do not like arena because it forces you into a specific style of battle that I do not like. But we're talking like open world true fighting. You know what I mean? Arena just isn't as realistic. I prefer the more realistic. If you're in an open world fight, you never know who's friends with who might jump into that fight out of nowhere. That's exactly what regular open world PvP teaches you, is how to survive in all forms. So let's say you in Hillsbrad trying to do your quest and crap and somebody catches you lacking. You know what I mean? A couple people, you might be able to survive that easier because that's what you're used to. That's where if you're more used to arena, you maybe not, depending on the amount of people. You might not 100% always know what to do. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Plus, it's just more fun in my personal opinion. Arena is cool, but I love that open world, all-out chaos, learning how to battle amongst the madness. Learning how to fight amongst the madness that is open world BGs. Whether it's world PvP or arena. Plus, the main issue is not really actual arena players, but the fake arena players, the buyers, who like to act like they're arena players. They done spent 30,000, 50,000, 100,000 gold on getting people to run them for free. I said for free. To get them to run through them for them. They're not even actually battling nothing. And they come bragging about some arena arena title that they bought. It's like, you ain't even actually do nothing for that. Paid for that. You know, while them paying for it, you know, do your thing if that's what you wish to do. You know, do what you do. But don't brag about no arena title if you can't actually use that joint. Because back then, before people started selling arenas, then I could see an arena title and be like, oh, okay, you really be at it then, huh? But nowadays, man, so many people just be buying titles. I don't know who is and isn't actual arena goers anymore. There's just too many buyers these days. These fools never actually did a single dang battle. They paid somebody 50,000 a run for it, and they still try to use it as bragging rights. and then end up like that druid in a group of people who are way less geared than him but have far more kills and less deaths than him. You know what I'm saying? My long time enhancement shaman playing absolutely embarrassed the crap out of his arena ranking. Because while he had a high arena ranking, it meant nothing because he just kept dying to every dang body he got in a fight with. Mainly because he just didn't have the knowledge of what you should do in a massive open world fight like that. And I've kind of noticed that over the years with a lot of arena players. Not all, of course, not all. But a healthy amount don't always know what to do in a large open world setting. The most common setting. Somebody gonna pull up on you if they can. You know what I'm saying? Give them the opportunity, they're going to. Somebody always think they can kill you. Give them the opportunity, they will attempt. You feel what I'm saying? And arena doesn't always give you that. Now, like I said, I could be wrong. But at the same time, I don't know. I've been doing this for a hot fucking minute now. I done seen it all. I done seen it all, baby. Use that blast wave real quick before these fools start dying. I love this dang AoE. I don't even have to do anything anymore. Just stand here and use that. Instead of this slow as fuck shot bolt we got. Crap slow. Barely get the crap out. I'm losing damage to our dang healer. Granted, you know, she got boas on and stuff and whatnot. I ain't got that. But even then, you know, I'm about to say it's not no real excuse. It might be, but oh, Lorgus Jet is back. Name Lorgus Jet is so dang goofy sounding. It sounds like something I made up. My boy Lorgus. Like a goofy name I would create for a dumb character that I'm not actually going to keep for very long. Lorgus. Borgus. Schmorgus. Schmorgasborg. Did no loot as wild work from Blaze. That fool never dropped anything. He drops something every now and then. But for the most part, nothing. I've been seeing Lorgus Jet since the first time I've ever done Black Phantom. That was good old vanilla. He ain't dropped nothing then, he still don't drop nothing today. Now, he dropped something today. But up until, like, Warlords of Draenor, he ain't dropped nothing crap. I mean, he does. He has something that he drops. It just doesn't drop very often. It is extremely rare that you ever actually see the item he has drop. I ain't saw that item he dropped in a long time. You don't be dropping that crap for nothing. I didn't even see the fool in the corner. Well, that's because somebody over aggro, I see. I love this ability, man. I'm just standing here and casting crap, baby. Ain't even got a, you know what I mean? No casting, no nothing. Just stand there and let the crap do what it do. Watch your DPS go up. Somebody hitting hard as fuck, man. Oh, I'm trying to cast on that thing, ain't even got no health left. Thing ain't even got no real health left, bro. So let me check our succubus here. 24%. I need to pull out the imp at some point to see and make sure that she's actually doing an efficient amount of damage. Although honestly, whether she is or isn't, I'll probably keep her out anyway anyways. I messed that up. I didn't realize I was targeting the fool behind me. You're getting a couple hundred damage every pop from that right there. And some wool cloth. Wool cloth is selling for a decent amount. I'm mostly farming copper, because copper is selling the most right now. About to head move this character to Dark Shore. I can get a ton of copper in Dark Shore. Dark Shore is like the best place ever for copper. Can you get off me, please, sir? Thank you. Coming around the corner, hitting me and crap, man. I know this fool about to aggro the whole room, so I'm gonna just... These fools ain't gonna run up. I'm gonna say, come on now. Wasting my fiery blast. Well, I guess it can't really be wasted. It can't really be wasted, you know what I mean? You can always just rechannel the crap.
Who dares to
I forgot what he said. I was gonna try to repeat what he said, but I forgot. Look at that little ugly fool. Hold on. Hit him with the big blast. I should only got one. About to go for number 2 here. Here we go. Got him. That was definitely me. A lot of intellect. I should have rolled need. I didn't think about it. Oh, this fool about to do all 4. Gotta get ready. About to go for all 4, baby. I got AoE now, you know what I'm saying? Before I didn't, but now I do. This crap does 300 damage to everything. No drop off. Why can't modern abilities still be that way, you know? Or within stuff fall off. Give me that. I can go on the market. I'm taking anything I can. It's gonna level us too, so boom. I'm taking all that I can. Need as much gold as possible. As much gold as possible. I'm probably just gonna farm copper for a hot minute up until I can move her into a more dense area. Something like Wrath of Lich King. Wrath of Lich King allows you to farm fairly often, and then, of course, moving up to Cataclysm and then MoP. Level 25, baby. I now have the usage of glyphs. So we're gonna get 1 major, 1 minor. That major is going to be, of course, the melee joint, and then the minor will be Shivara. So we can change our succubus to something else. Oh, there we go. So why my crap ain't switching? Come on. Look, I can spam now, baby. And that's it. That's why we need a melee joint. The melee joint allows you to do that as much as you need. It's a major DPS increase, though. Alright, boom. B25 now, that's it. Give me these big old stamina belts. What the heck am I supposed to do with them big old stamina belts, dude? I handed in all quests, didn't I? Okay, yeah. Alright, let's get the frick up out of here, man. That is it, my good people. So that is it. We're gonna wait for all her stuff to sell. I'm gonna put all her new stuff in the market. Get this food to Dark Shore so I can farm up the crap out of some copper and make some serious gold. With that being said, my good peoples, make sure you hit that subscribe button and like button and notification bell. Share with your peoples. Join Legendary Clan Sport channel to become legendary. I do all things Warcraft. Check out all the links in the description. You might find some stuff you might like. Got other channels and whatnot. With that being said, I'm out.